Ah. Yeah, buddy. I'd probably take these off. Yeah. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. This is David Esquire coming to you live from China Foo. Oh, yeah. A little bit of Kung Pao chicken, extra spicy, steamed rice, and to take it up another notch, the hot mustard. That is how you do it. So, as you probably are wondering, what's up with the title for what I want to share with you guys, and it is pretty simple, actually. It's really simple. Now, being a man who's hearing impaired, as you guys know, I'm deaf in my right ear. I cannot hear out of my right ear, yo. I was born that way, to quote Lady Gaga. Born that way. And as the doctor said when I was a kid, and we finally realized what's going on, that it was like God put all the parts in there but didn't turn the switch on, but he gave me a lot of other really cool talents, like the appreciation for amazing jewelry. Oh, bling. Anyways, I'm joking here, but seriously, there's something I really wanted to talk to you guys about, and that's your voice. Now, a few weeks ago, I was pretty frustrated. I was editing a really massive project. It took just under 124 hours to edit a wedding that was exclusively shot, photographed, and hashtag shot on iPhone simultaneously. And during that process, there were just things that were just going through my mind. And after so many years of really tiptoeing around the tulips and walking on eggshells and respecting everybody's feelings, I started to share a video with you guys, just some of my thoughts. And through the process of me sharing my thoughts with you, I tend to get pretty colorful. Imagine that, a riot of color in a gray world. And so the conversation and my thoughts got pretty colorful, became pretty passionate, and at some point, I'm sure a few of you may have recognized it as more of a, oh, David's on a tirade, David's just having a BF, like they say in the movie White Chicks. A BF, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And it concerned me because there have been some conversations about it, and I thought about it quite a bit since then. And my take on that particular conversation and my general thought about it was that I'm taking a very unapologetic stance on my passion for the industry, my passion for my craft. I didn't spend so many years behind the camera to master what I'm doing regardless of the camera, to encourage other creatives and other photographers to do the same, to only get to today and see so many people dragging the creative industry through the mud. That being said, one of the things or the themes that I had deduced from that particular video was that it was almost like my voice, my thoughts were that much more amplified. Now, before I go a little bit more into depth about that, I'm often, for many years, since I was just a wee little thing, I've been told by numerous people that I work too much. I don't think I do. I really don't. I firmly believe that the world is available to us, and whatever it is that you want to do in life, you got to go get it. You know, Tyrese Gibson recently shared, you can be on your knees and praying and thinking God's got you, but unless you get off your knees and actually do the work, God's not even going to meet you halfway. Now, that's just speaking from his belief and me understanding that, because that's very similar to my belief. Now, regardless of your religion, regardless of your stance, your faith, whatever it is that you believe in, you got to go get it. It's not going to come to you unless you're, Ricky Schroeder and Silver Spoons, and that's just a fairy tale anyways. But in real life and in the real world that we're in today, you need to go out and get it. Now, because I'm told that I work too much, I firmly believe I don't think very many people work enough. Now here's where I'm coming with this. Here's where I'm going with this. But wait, first, let me get some steamed rice here. This restaurant is absolutely delicious. It's out by my client, and wow, it's so good. So steamed rice, I'm eating healthy. So good. The peppers to go with their kung pao chicken, absolutely delicious, seriously. And customer service here is impeccable. I'm actually thinking the restaurant's family owned, seriously. Okay, so I'm told throughout my life I work too much. I'm too passionate. I'm too uptight about everything. I'm too, oh my gosh, it's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be a certain way. And yes, that level of expectation, that level of excellence that I strive for is mirrored by the people that were far greater than me in my life. You've got the company Tiffany's. Now, Tiffany's was founded not on perfection, but it was founded on excellence. Tiffany himself would walk through his studio with the artist, and when the artists were not doing something that met his very high expectation, he would take his cane and destroy whatever it is that that particular artist was working on. Absolutely just destroy it. But to make it more perfect and more just striving for that right ideal level of excellence, he also informed the artist whose work did not meet that particular high level of expectation that they did not have any additional time to complete the lamp or the cutlery or the flatware or whatever it might be. They had the same amount of time. I personally, yeah, dude, James, you're spot on. Monty Zucker, 100%. He's, you know, there's a lot of greats that are out there. And, yes, the Reverend Dean, Lord, Pope, Priest, Rabbi, Father Anderson of the Minnesota Renaissance Festival realm. Thank you. But seriously, you guys, Tiffany was unapologetic. And look how the level of quality, you can go to Tiffany's tomorrow and purchase pretty much anything, and you know it's going to be smashing for the rest of your life. I personally treated myself years and years ago, for a birthday gift to myself, and purchased a Tiffany's watch. And that particular watch, I wear it on special occasions, and that's it. But I know that that particular watch is going to last a lifetime. And so far, it's held up for like 15 or 16 years, and it still looks brand new. That shows the level of excellence that he put into that with his business, and it still remains the same today. Now, fast forward a little bit, how long does it take to make a Toyota Corolla, and how long does it take to make a Porsche, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini Countach? They're just automobiles. They really are. They're both just cars. They're going to get you from point A to point B, but they're going to deliver an entirely different experience within each vehicle. You're also going to have different levels of quality within each particular vehicle. Did it take Ferrari a long time to develop that particular technology that they put into that car? Yes. Motorcycles. I own a Ducati. It's an older one, but I own it. I love it. It's my baby. It's the Iron Horse. Did it take the company and the brand Ducati to work tirelessly and feverishly to come up with a product that when you bought a Ducati, it ain't going anywhere unless you sell it. You're going to keep it for a very, very long time. Now the same goes for your creative voice. Now, let me start bringing this together for you, because I have this amazing Kung Pao chicken that's like calling my name right now. I'm like, so hungry right now. It's because I'm so exhausted from trying to figure out what I want to do for the new iPhone 7 Plus. Oh my gosh. And you know, the people at T-Mobile, they be helping me. Which is a whole other company that's doing amazing things. So you guys, throughout that particular rant, so to speak, that I had online, it really identified something that I think you already understand and see in me, which is my passion, my drive, my zeal, my tenacity for what it is that I look for, not only in myself, but what I expect and look for in others that are going to embrace and embark upon this particular wild and crazy life as a photographer or a creative. My voice is amplified because why? Because so many people in today's day and age are like, oh, I don't want to offend anybody. Oh no, I can't say he, she, them, this, that, the other thing. I identify as whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you've got all this crazy societal mental enslavement and mental illness that's going on, and people are starting to squelch their voices. Throughout that process, they're squelching their ability to create. They really, really are. Now, anybody that's out there knows when you are in any particular industry, Business 101 dictates you're in business. You're in an industry that is shrinking. What an opportunity, what a great opportunity to start pushing yourself forward, to start selling more, to start educating yourself, to start learning more, breaking new ground, breaking new products. Get out there and meet more people. Why? Because everybody else is going like this. You're in a day and age right now where you are automatically gifted with the ability to have your voice that much more amplified, not by anything else that you're doing, and not by doing anything special or doing anything much more significant or theatrical, but your voice is going to be magnified that much more because everybody else is so busy drawing back. And next thing you know, vanilla ice cream tastes better. Pathetic. Come on. So really look around at what's going on in your city, your community, your industry, whatever it is that you're doing. Truly look around and examine what others are doing. Because at the end of the day, we all know that we can be friends as photographers, we can be friends as DJs, friends as filmmakers, but at the end of the day, the person down the street, I'm competing with that person no matter what. They're competing with me. That's how it is. That's business. That's business in the real world. Everybody wants a particular market share. We can be friends. We can go have a beer at the end of the day. But when you start noticing how much quieter everybody is getting on social media, and how much quieter people are getting with their creative talent, and how they're holding back. You know, we went from a day and age in the late 90s and early 2000s with the explosion of the digital medium for photography, for filmmaking, DJ, everything, all of it, it's all changing now. We went through this massive explosion, and there was the rock stars and the blah and the blah and the blah, okay? But then all of a sudden it was like, well, we all got to start looking like each other. We all have to start having this sameness, this oneness. And then it's just nothing more than just a dull shade of gray. I don't want to say there's no creative explosion happening right now. There aren't any creative voices, but people have them, but they're just a lot smaller. Spicoli, nice. Thank you very much, Lord Dean Anderson of the Renaissance Festival realm. Now, if I could just get a pizza here, and if Mr. Hand can just answer the door for me. But I have Chinese food, so it's even better. Dude! But come on, you guys. Anybody that knows if everybody else is dialing it down, then you guys need to turn up the heat. If you have passion for anything, I don't care if it's flowers, whatever. So what? Turn it up, because everybody else is turning it down. And now's the time to really soldier forward and turn it up. Tilt against that windmill. And if you really want to think about it, everything that I'm sitting around, or I'm sitting next to that's around me right now, was somebody else's vision. Look around your home. Becker. Dude, exactly. Becker's the shit. I mean, the sugar honey iced tea, to quote the movie Madagascar, where he's going, sugar honey iced tea. We all know what that spells. But seriously, my headphones, that was somebody's idea. Somebody pushed forward. My cologne, exactly. My cologne's the man. He's super cool and he's really humble. I love it. Look at this right here. One of the things that I received for free from Pad and Quill here in Minneapolis, part of the package that I received. This was their idea. They made this. I was waiting for you to say that, James. Nice. Dude, so true. And that guy, David Esquire, no, he's just a guy with a camera. Let's just get real about that. But seriously, look at this. Now here's a company started in their home, with a very tiny amount of money. And then we have this handmade leather case that holds my iPhone. This right here, this is 3 layers right here. This is 2 layers of wood and a particular product that I believe they worked with 3M to make this. And this actually sticks on, there's actually tape in between the 2 layers right there. But look around you. Everything you have in your home was somebody else's idea, and they forged forward to make their idea and their dream come true, more than likely in a day and age when everybody else was dialing it back. And I can pretty much tell you in today's day and age, Apple is realizing the luxury market for phones is dwindling a little bit, and the luxury market, seriously, dude, exactly. That's so true, James. In the day and age when luxury products for Apple, like the watch and the Hermes band, which is ridiculously overpriced, they're dialing it back. So they learn, but they're also pushing forward. This particular company, this is to be considered a luxury product. There aren't too many companies right now that are out there making handmade luxury products, and they stick around. Prime example of quality, my wallet. This wallet I've had for 21 years now. And this is made from native earth, and only one other person has had that same pattern. And his name is Cesar Mora. He's a professional inline skater. This was somebody's idea. This is the picture perfect example of workmanship and quality. Why do I continue to use the same wallet and turn away many others? Because it's awesome and it's a quality product. You guys that are out there, turn your voice up. Get behind your product. Kick some butt with it. Believe in your product, because if you don't believe in your product, you don't believe in yourself, sure as heck nobody else will. So come on. And we all struggle with it. We're artists and we're professional businessmen and entrepreneurs. What a pain in the ass of a mix. Artist, CEO, entrepreneur. That's like the biggest collision of the right brain, left brain experience ever. And yeah, and we all struggle with it. You know, I certainly have. Look at what I've done with my business. And it is not easy keeping a business going for as long as I have, but it can be done. Up times, good times, but when you recognize those down times that everybody else is in the mud, dial it up. Get louder. Push forward. Soldier ahead. Get better with your craft. Break new ground. Break the rules. Freaking go for it. All right. I need to go ahead and terminate this now before I start getting really hungry and my food gets cold, because I'm starving right now. But the idea came to me and I just really wanted to share it with you. Plus that, and everybody else left, so I had to take advantage of the situation here at the restaurant. So that's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for just listening. If you think that there's somebody else that needs to hear or understand that they've got this beautiful voice as an artist, as a businessman, and I'm saying voice as a general term for whatever it is that they're a master of with their craft. They could be a mechanic, they could be a frog dissector, it doesn't matter. If there's somebody else that you know of that's starting to hold back, remind them they need to just kick it up a notch, because now's the time. Now's the time. Seriously. Man, what a great opportunity. You can do everything on your freaking phone as a filmmaker and photographer. You can do everything as a businessman anywhere in the world. We're in a global economy and everybody else is shrinking, man. So dial it up. Dial it freaking up. Our Father's Chapel kicks for God and the people. Power to the people. All lives matter. Damn straight. All right, you guys, I'm going to eat my Kung Pao chicken extra spicy here and get your weekend off to a great start. You know, it's tough out there. The world's a really rough place. But like I just shared with somebody else the other day, regardless of the negative force that you're experiencing in your life, negative force does not care about who you are as a person, does not care about who you are as a professional, a creative, or anything. Now, in my belief system, my negative force is the devil. And I just shared the other day, awesome song by The Prodigy, Smack My Bitch Up. Whatever it is that's negative in your life that's pushing you back, then you need to push back and treat that particular negative force with the same thing. Fight fire with fire and overcome it in your life, in your professional life, in your personal life. You can move forward. Get your voice louder. Scream at the mountaintop with your creative talent. Scream at the mountaintop with everything that you are, because it sure as hell isn't going to happen by somebody else doing it for you. Be your own superhero and do it. Just frickin' do it, you guys. All right. I'm hungry. I have this great food with my name on it. And so far to date, I've lost 40 pounds. Yeah! Got to get back down. That's also one of the reasons why, hey, peace and love, absolutely. Reverend Pope Dean Priest Anderson of the Minneapolis, Minnesota Renaissance Festival Realm. And also, guys, haven't noticed his hair is getting really out of control. I'm not trying to look like Fabio. I do like butter. But I told myself that I wouldn't cut my hair anymore until I got back down to my 32 waist, and I'm 40 pounds closer. And as you can see, the hair is getting longer. And hey, if I got to look like a romance novel celebrity, then so be it. All right, you guys, have an awesome Friday. Get a great weekend start. Get this insane life of yours louder. Scream your creativity. And that's it. I'm going to enjoy my Chinese food now. All right, and this is David Esquire coming to you live. Oh, wait. Gosh, this guy, he wanted to say hello. He's always hanging out with me, but he's shy. He's really, really shy. Okay, so we're going to add this here. All right, so this is David Esquire coming to you live from EPHQ Chinese food restaurant. And Duran Rex and I will see you soon. Ah!